going to start with some meditation, and then Tati's going to lead us through some stretching after. Facing forward. Turn. Let's have a seat, and we'll begin with meditation. Have your hands on your knees, straighten your back, and close your eyes, and first focus on your breathing. Remember, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Try to control that. In, out. Try to fill in your lungs all the way when you're breathing. In, out. In, out. Okay, from here, let's go through your Poomsae. Do the highest one that you know on your own time. So in your head, 차렷, 견내. Poomsae 준비, 시작. Okay, from here, when you're done, you can open your eyes. When we're ready, we can step and begin.
Okay, everyone, let's start with jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 힘이서.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fingers crossed. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch up all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, stretch forward. On your count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Facing your left side. Forward, forward. This is forward stretch.
Yes. Forward stretch.
Forward stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And come down. Bring your leg in front of your chest. Here. And just do it. And then we're going to reach forward. And up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your back leg.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Oi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Hey, grab your back leg.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Up. Let's do one stretch. So knees apart, side. Okay, and then facing your right. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Okay. Other count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, from here, let's move on. I'm going to take over, so be ready. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, let's start with some leg swings. Everyone find stance from me. Okay, so swing your leg straight up, and then bring it back down. You don't have to put too much force into it. Try not to pull anything. Ready? Up. 2. Set. Net. Castle. Change your legs. Now. 2. Set. Net. Castle. Okay, very good from here. Change your legs back. Okay, from here, let's work on some balancing drills. First one, nice and simple. It's going to be front kick for 1, line for 2, step back for 3, and you guys are helping. Makes sense? And after that, you're going to change your legs. Okay? Ready from here? Everyone start with your legs side by side first. Hands up. Ready? Go with your left leg at home first, right leg for us. Ready? Down. 2. Set. Let's keep on the kick. The other side right now. Ready? Left leg up. Now. 2. Set. Let's keep up on the kick. Okay, ready? Now. 2. Set.
Set.
Now. 2. Set. So when we kick, let's shot. Ready?
Okay.
Yeah, kick up when you kick. Let's do that, shall we? You know, like we normally do. Ready? Now. 2. Set. Last one. Ready? Now. 2. Set. 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 Good. Straight your legs. Very good.
Oh, I want to stretch backwards.
Let's do that now since you mentioned it. Ready? Hips forward, head back, and up. 2, set, net, pass up, yes up, you go, get up, out, yo. Okay, from here, let's do this. Okay, today we're gonna practice raising our legs into turning kick position and bringing it up. So from the side view, it's gonna look like this. Okay, you're gonna turn your front leg sideways. You're gonna raise your knee and your foot like this, and then you're gonna raise it up and lean back and come down. Okay, so you're gonna come up and then shoulders back, go up, then down, then come back. Okay, so you're gonna stretch our hamstring, but let's also work on our balance at the same time. Okay, so if you can, do that all in one movement. Come up and then lean back. If you got trouble turning your leg, turn your leg first, then come up, then go. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, ready? From here, so we're gonna do first count is 1, come up, 2, lean back, then. Okay, let's do it. Since we're already doing this, let's do a kick with it. Why not? Okay? So we're gonna do it in 3 steps. Ready? So from here, 1 is up, 2, kick, ha, and then 3, land fully step back. You ready? 1, 2, ha, 3.
Good. Anna.
Is that 7?
I don't know. I don't know if I count.
Good.
Good.
Ready? Now. 2, ha, 3.
Set.
1, 2, ha, 3.
Net.
1, 2, ha, 3. Very good. Turn your legs. Ha. Ready? 1, 2, ha, 3. Just trying to line straight away, right? We're trying to keep our balance. Ready? 1, 2, ha, 3.
Good.
Are we over yet? Let's say we're at 2. Okay, we got 3 more. Ready? 1, 2, ha, 3.
Set.
1, 2, ha, 3.
Net.
1, 2, ha, 3. Just shake out your legs. It's very important to work on your pivoting, guys. Okay? Okay, next thing we're gonna do today, let's work on some conditioning now that our legs are nice and warm. First one, since we warmed up our legs, let's use our legs. We're gonna start with jumping squats, but we're gonna do it with a turn. So you're gonna face this way. You're gonna jump up, half turn first. Okay, let's do 10. Bottom right count first. Okay, ready? Bottom right count, bend your knees. 1, 2, set, net, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Very good. Regard your legs. Now, so now instead of turning 180 degrees, we're going to see whether we can jump 360 degrees. We're going to try to go back to where we started. So how do we do that? You bend your knees, have your hands on one side, you're going to swing up, try to come back around. The other time, other way. Okay? So when you jump up, right, how do you make sure that you spin properly? I want you guys to bring your legs together when you jump up and when you swing your hands. That way you'll spin a little faster. Okay, guys? Let's try again. This one, because it's a little bit more balance needed, you're going to do it on your own time and due time. Okay, ready? So you jump.
Are they the same way? Are we all?
Alternate. Try not to tilt when you jump. You want to jump straight up. So when you come up, right, try to straighten your back and twist your arms.
Harder than it looks.
That's why we're trying this. You'll find that jumping one way is easier than the other. How many are we at? You have to count yourself if you're doing it on your own. Say again?
How many are you at?
6.
It's oh my God. All right, 10.
Check out your legs. And let's move on to hands. Okay. We're going to start with your knees first. And take this time to catch your breath. Okay, very good. Next thing we're going to do today. First, we're going to start with your hands and knees on the ground, sideways like this. We're going to do a back exercise first. Very simple. Okay, so you're going to kind of keep your balance on your knees and your hands. You're going to stick out your right hand and lift up your left leg. And then you're going to touch your elbow, your knee. Then you're going to come back down. Okay, we're going to do that same one 10 times, and the other one 10 times. All right?
Same time 10.
Other side there. Okay, so you gotta really work on your core for this one. All right, so ready? Okay, just right side only first. Ready? So right hand, left leg, or at home, left hand, right leg. Just make sure it's not the same side. So if you're doing this, it's wrong. Okay, different side. You ready? Reach forward, and then so 1, you're gonna go out. 2, let's go in. Okay? Let's do 10 like that. Ready? 1, 2, 1,
Now,
2,
good.
1, 2,
Set.
1, 2,
Net.
1, 2,
다섯.
1, 2,
여섯.
1, 2,
일곱.
1, 2,
여덟.
1, 2,
아홉.
1, 2.
열.
Good. Check out sides. Ready? Check out your leg first. Check out your hand. To the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2,
둘,
1, 2,
셋,
1, 2,
넷,
1, 2,
다섯,
1, 2,
여섯,
1, 2,
일곱,
1, 2,
여덟,
1, 2,
아홉,
1, 2.
열.
Good. See on your legs. Beside your legs. Okay, ready? Let's start with some push-ups. Today, let's do some push-up twists. Okay? So after one push-up, lift up your left hand, look to your left side. Second time, push up, look at your right side. We've done this before. Everyone good? No problems?
Your feet stays flat.
If possible, you actually want to have your feet on top of one another when you turn to the side. So let me show you guys an example. Okay, so when I do one, when I come up, I want to go like this as I come up. So my foot is on top of my head like, before I come back down. So if you can't do that and you feel like you're falling, that's okay. Keep your feet both on the ground like this. And just turn. So my foot is in front now. Right, my feet are in front of me. So if I can't do this, do this. But if you can, it's a little bit more challenging if you have your foot on top of the other one. Okay, so try and do that if you can. Let's begin. Okay, ready? Just and. Okay, ready? By Kathy's count today. 시작.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Check out your arms. Okay, for today, because we got some other stuff we want to cover, we're going to move on. All right? We'll save abs for another day. Check.
Yes, sir.
Good night. Get some water and come back, guys. Good job. Let's go through some basic Poomsae, and then we're going to go through. You'll see. Okay, so for the first one, let's get our dress on. You come up.
Yes, sir.
You're going to go to Poomsae number 1. Facing forward first. Check. Good night. You turn around, facing the back. Poomsae Jimmy. Let's go to Poomsae number 1. So the first thing we have to remember when you do Poomsae number 1, which leg do we move? Our front, our right leg or our left leg? Let's try again. Check. Jimmy. So sorry, my mistake. Before we do Poomsae number 1, we have to do beginner's Poomsae first. All of you remember that one?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Go off to the left. Now, punch. 2. Turn around. Set. Net. Turn around. Middle block. Pass up. Yes, up. Here you go. Good. Up. Good. Now. 30. Hello. Sure, relax. Very good. Give her a hand. Okay, so first things first, when we're doing Poomsae, right, you have some good habits. When you set your low block, that's great. Now, what about when you're kicking? You know what you need to do with your hands? You have to bring it away. Okay, good. So now I want you to remember when you're doing your kick, right? Everything above your belt, is there anything that should move? You understand what I mean by that? So for example, right, should my hands move when I kick? Should my head move? Yeah, so for example, right, so basically what I'm talking about is posture. So your posture when you're kicking, right, everything above your belt shouldn't be moved. So when I kick, hands come up, I kick, and hopefully my body doesn't move, right? So if I'm doing this, I'm forcing my leg to go higher. That shouldn't happen. That's number 1. Number 2, if I'm leaning back, also not good. right? So these are some examples of things you shouldn't do. Which one did you do? Do you realize? You did this one. Your head went forward. Okay? So here's the thing. Wherever you kick is wherever you kick. What's better? Kicking higher but or kicking lower but with balance? What do you think is better? Number two. Okay, show me number two on your own time. Facing forward. Jermaine? On your own time. Jump! Poomsae Beginners. Go ahead. Oh, you ready? Very good. Okay, Audrey, do you want to do Poomsae number one, or you want to let Kathy do it? Your choice. Okay, do that. Facing the camera again. Try it. Good night. Ready? Facing forward. Jumbi. Let's go to Poomsae number one. Ready? On my count. No block now. Third. Turn around. Set. Net. Now from here, let's step to the front, do low block punch, and forward stance. Now. Third. Good, that middle block. Now step forward punch. Now. Third. Set. From here, going forward again. Net. Kasa. Yasa. Here we go. Out. Good. Try again. You. Now. Hello. Sure. All right, give her a hand for this. Okay, that's great. So, Audrey, you're doing great. Now, I want you to fix one thing. Okay, now, take a look at my forward stance a little bit so everyone else can see too. Tell me what's wrong with it.
Your back foot is not facing more or less in the direction you're going.
Good. So it should be more forward, right? In one direction. So, are you doing that? Or that? Which one did you remember yourself doing? Show me your forward stance. Let's take a look. All right, repeat backward. Ah, see now. Bend your front knee. Okay, so one more thing. Move your heel this way. Move your back leg this way. This way. Okay, so one thing I want you guys at home to take a look at, right? If your feet are on the same line, you feel like you don't have balance. You feel like you're walking on a tightrope. You have to widen your legs a bit. There has to be one fist of space between your heels, right? So make sure you have that. Otherwise, right? So let's not do that, right? Perfect. Okay, ready? Face the forward. Good night. Okay, take up one on your own time. To me. Ready? Jump. Oh! Sure, give her a hand. Okay, Kathy, do you have any comments for Audrey before we move on to Poomsae number two? Okay, very good. Let's move on. Audrey, you can take a break. This time, Kathy's going to come in. Let's do Poomsae number two. Facing forward, chair. Good night. Facing the wall, and me. Ready, by my count. Here we go. Two. Now. Third. Make sure your heel doesn't leave the ground when you change to forward stance. Set. Net. Hasa. Yasa. Here we go. Third. Make sure from here the punch goes to your mouth level. Great, turn around, look, block it out. 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 바로. Sure, relax, give your hand, very good. Okay, so when you're doing Poomsae number 2, right, the main thing I want you guys to focus on is your stances and the heights of your punches. Alright? So be very clear. When you're in a walking stance, one fist apart between your heels. When you're in a forward stance, 3.5 feet, back straight. So I want to see this. Right? Don't have your body in line with your back. Right? Have it straight up. Alright? That's the first thing. Next thing, your punch height. Make sure punches to your body go slightly below your shoulders. Punches to your mouth go to your face, upper lip, which is slightly above your shoulder. Right? So don't have it in the middle. So if the punch is here, I don't know which one you're aiming for, whether it's here or here. It's in the middle. Right? So it has to be one here, one here. That should be very clear which one you're trying to do. Okay? So that's Poomsae number 2 on its own time. Facing the camera, chair, Beginner. Facing the wall, 준비. On your own time, to 2. 시작! Oh! Sure. I'll give her a hand, very good. I have a question for you. Right? My question is this, right? So, if you think about how you do your Poomsae, what would you say are your mistakes, if you have them? Or what can you do better? If you reflect on the Poomsae you just did, is there anything that you think that you could do better?
I feel like sometimes my legs aren't tuning in for some stances or I can't get my balance. And another one is power or not like speed. So we're to give it a little more emphasis.
Okay, good. So this is one thing I want you guys to be able to do at home, is you have to reflect on how you do Poomsae, if you think about how you can do it better. Because you know what, in the end of the day, right, when you're at home, right, we're not there to watch you and correct you. The only one who can do it is you. And based on what we tell you, you should know how to fix yourself. Okay, let me tell you what I see. So the only real thing I want you to fix, right, from power is that your back leg, when you go into forward stance, likes to bend. It caves downwards. And the same thing happens when you kick. It bends a little more than it should. Right? So if you can try not to buckle your back leg, your posture will just kind of look a little better. So that means keeping it rigid when you change your stance. From here, when you go forward, you have to make sure your knee fully straightens on the backwards at the side. Okay, okay, Candy, this time I'm going to get you to count for me. Let's take it 3. Let's go do it quick. What's that?
준비. Poomsae number 3 on my own count. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 바로.
Very good. So now, Ted, do you have any comments for taking 3 that you want them to know about?
So for Taekwondo, I think this is the first time where a lot of the belts are exposed to the back stance and the single right hand block. So I would say really work on your back stance a little more. Not you, but like the students. The students work on your back stance.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Not saying when it's perfect either. Okay, so remember for back stance, guys, you have to have your weight on your back leg. You need 1 foot, 2 foot distance apart, both knees bent, hips over your back leg with your back straight. Okay, so whenever you're changing from this stance to forward stance, make it longer, and turn your back leg. Same thing with the other side. So when you go from a forward stance to a back stance, you also have to change properly. You turn this one, you turn this one, but you pull it in so that it's not the same size of you. Because otherwise you're going from 3.5 to a big 3.5. This is not a back stance, right? So make sure you shorten your stance when you turn around. Okay? Let's see that as you go through. You ready?
준비. Poomsae number 3 on your own count. 시작.
Very good. Let's get a quick water break after this. Chair. After that, we're going to come back for, you'll see. Okay, everybody at home, I need you to go get a chair. Get something you can put your hands on to balance. Get a chair you can hold on to with your hands. Don't hold on to it with your butts, hold on to it with your hands.
Let's give them a couple of seconds.
Yeah, them, not you. Get up. Okay, so what we're going to use this chair for is for some drills, right? For front kick, turning kick, and side kick. Okay, so number one, right? I'm going to take out the balance part of it. That's why you have this for, so you don't have to work on whether you balance. Right? So this will keep you stable. But now you have to really work on keeping your knee tucked in tight. Okay, so now you can work on your kicking leg, right? Instead of the leg that you're standing on. All right, so first one, nice and simple. We're going to kick towards the counter first. Okay, so have your chair on whichever side. For whichever leg you're using, it's not going to matter, as long as one hand is holding onto the chair. Okay, ready from here? Let's lift up your left leg at home first. Right leg for us. Right leg up. Hands up first. Find set your bait. Ha! Now, knee up as high as you can. Flexing your foot down. We're going to do front kick by my count. 1 is out. 2 is back in. When we do 10, then we'll put a leg down. Ready, everybody? 1, 2. Thank you. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Okay, release. Woo. It's be hard for everybody. Everyone? Okay, you can change your chair to the other side if you want, but it doesn't really matter. Lift up your other leg. Keep your hands tucked in. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Okay, the legs. Okay, so remember, guys, in Poomsae, when you do your front kick, you want to raise it up and you want to kick immediately, but you don't want to snap straight away. So you don't go pull back. You go knee up and you hold, pull back, come down. Okay? So not for too long. You don't hold it for that long. But hold it for a split second, long enough for someone to see it. Okay? So you can go show it, pull it back in, come down. That's good. You can do the same thing at the face level. 1, 2, 3. It looks much better when you do your Poomsae. All right? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our turning kick. Okay? So from here, this time your kicking leg's going to be in front of you. We're going to kick towards this side. Okay? So at home, right, follow us and kick to the side, not facing towards the camera. Kick this way. Okay? So you're going to put your leg behind you. You're going to raise it up. You're going to turn. Right? And you're going to have your knee and your foot as high as you can. Okay? And now, take note that when I'm turning like that, my heel goes from backwards to forwards, okay? And you see my shoulders are coming back, my knee, my foot are coming up, so I can kick higher. Okay, so we're gonna start with turning kick at body level, but as you go, try and raise it higher and higher, and if you can, get it up to roundhouse level. Okay, but maintain the same position. So don't have your knee up too high and kick upwards, otherwise that's a front kick, right? Try to turn it sideways, but lift up your knee and your foot. So towards the camera, it will look like this. Body level here, and level here, okay? So raise your knee and your foot in order to reach the head level, okay? So, Audrey, let me turn your chair around the other side. Go, ready. Hand on the chair, leg back, ready. Lift up your knee and turn. That's one. Ready? Now, kick as high as you can. Now, and come back down. Come up again. 1, 2, ha. There we go. Kick down.
Yeah, there you go.
Very good. One more time. Ready? 1, 2, ha. 1, 2, ha. 1, 2, ha. 1, 2, ha. Good. Drop your legs, shake out your legs. Change your chair over to the other side. Okay, so this one, yeah, same thing, right? Make sure you have your knee and your foot coming up as high as you can before you extend your leg, right? So from here, let's go in position, hands up. Ready? Now, other leg. 1, 2, ha. 1, 2, ha. Make sure everyone, you get your heel forward, get your feet in front of you. Ready? 1, 2, ha. 1, 2, 1, 2, ha. Okay, now I don't want to just take air, I also want to apply. So now that we've done that, I want to see you guys show me the same form. Okay, just move the chairs to the side for a little bit. Let's start with air. Not right here. Let's start with the tight. Can you start, please? Audrey, you're going to show me your roundhouse today.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Oh,
Thank you, Swati. Okay, ready? Audrey, can you face Sati, please? Turn it. Good night. Okay, everyone at home, follow along. You're going to do roundhouse turning here at your head level. Okay, by my count. Wait, that's your name? Let's try roundhouse by my count. Now. Hey. Set. Let's make sure we get that heel moving forward, right? Set. Very good. Hear that sound? That's power. Neck. Hustle. You guys do one last one more time. Make sure when you turn, that foot to come up. So like you're turning your body, you're moving your knee. Your foot's a little bit down. Raise your foot too. Let's try one more. Go. Very good. Hey guys. So guys, at home, right? This is what I need you to do. When you guys turn your bodies, right? There's 3 actions that have to happen. So after you raise your knee, right? Body turns, knee turns, and moves to the side. And your foot must come up. So a lot of you guys don't bring it up all the way. So I see this half turn, and then you guys kick across. Make sure you raise your foot up so that your foot comes up too. Okay, so we'll move in a second. I'll show you that looks like. Okay, so at the bad angle, right? If I only half turn, it's gonna come up this way, and I'm going at this angle, right? When I turn all the way, when you come up, I turn over, and foot comes up, I have to go this way. Okay, so let's try to aim for that with your left. Ready? Left leg finds dash for me. Everyone, follow along. a good pivot. Let's focus on balance. Set. Again. Set. Good. Net. Good. Hustle. Very good. Okay, spread your legs. Okay, I want you guys, get God in your hands. So here's the thing, it's not easy to pivot wearing shoes. Right? When you guys come back to the studio, you guys have bought shoes, you're gonna find this out. Your balance is gonna be a little more challenging, but it's good for you. It's good to train your balance this way. When you're wearing shoes, you really have to push your feet into the ground in order to get stability. Right? So when you're wearing shoes, you're gonna feel like this a little bit sometimes. Ooh. But then when you get used to it and your shoes come off, ooh, you feel like nothing can knock you over. Okay? So it's a good training tool. All right, now that we've done roundhouse, guess what we're doing next? We're going to work on our sidekick. Okay, so let's bring those chairs back. Let's work on sidekick position. And then we're going to work on executing sidekick. All right, so let's put our chairs on the left side. Go. All right, just kidding. Before we do that, let's take a water break. Jay, get down. Let's leave the chairs there. Go ahead. All right, let's go back. Let's work on our sidekick position. Okay, so we're going to break this drill down into 2 steps. We don't want to work on height. Okay, so first of all, have your body facing this way. Have your leg in front of you. Okay, so you're going to raise your knee. You're not going to raise it here. You're going to raise your knee here. So even though you start facing here, you're going to turn your leg, and at the same time as you do, raise your knee this way. Okay, so we're going to practice pivoting to the side. Okay, so if you have trouble doing this and turning, you can do this. 1, turn your leg, then 2. But try to do it at the same time. Okay, instead of 1, 2, try to do 1. Okay, let's try this out. Ready? Just come up and raise your knee as high as you can. 1, then come down. Okay, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to add on one more thing. After you turn with 1, now you're going to move your heel forward. You're going to lift up your foot like this. 2. Okay, so from here, show me 1, and then 2. Okay, and try to have your knee and your foot at the same height. Okay, ready? Keep your balance, right? So like, don't go too far in front. Keep your body balanced on your left foot, right? Ready? Let's show one more time. Ready? 1, come up. So make sure you're balanced here first. And then 2, lift up your foot and move your heel forward. At the last step, extend your leg. 3. Okay? Try the assistant. Thank you. There we go. Let her land. Okay, so remember, you have to control your balance now, right? Remember, this is supposed to take all the effort out for you. Right? So use your hands to keep your balance and work on your foot position. Okay, ready? Let's come up 1. Turn 2. And then lastly, 3. Come down. Okay, so again, ready? Position 1. Let's come straight up. 2. And then 3. Ha! Okay, very good. Now, we're going to put position 1 and 2 together. And you're going to come up and lift up your foot. 1. And then 2. Let's try this out. So ready? Raise your knee and then raise your foot to the side. 1. 2. Try to extend slowly for control. 1. 2. Let's do a few more. Ready? 1. Someone do it with me. 2. Ready last time? Ready? 1. And now 2. Very good. All right. Okay, everyone. So we're practicing 2 things here today. Okay, number 1, we're practicing the pivot. Okay, we're practicing moving our heel from back to forward. Secondly, I'm practicing the foot position that I'm going to go to, which is from knee up right, to the side. Bringing my knee here, okay? Because my knee does not want to be in front of me. If my knee is in front of me, I'm going to do a turning kick position, right? So where should my knee go instead? It has to go beside me, in line with my hip, okay? So when I bring up my knee, I can start from here, but I need to end up here, okay? So you don't have to bring your knee straight up first. You can bring your leg up to the side and just raise your foot. As long as you end up here before you extend your leg, it's still your side kick. So as long as you end up there. Hopefully at home this makes sense to you. Ending up here, whether you go straight up with your foot, or whether you go knee up here and then tuck it in, the result is the same, okay? But make sure you end up with your knee beside you before you extend your leg out so that your heel faces forward. Okay, let's try this with the other leg. Everyone, switch your hand around. Okay, ready? Leg behind you. Okay, ready? Let's do knee up first, straight up here. 1, then foot up 2. Make sure your heel moves forward. Make sure your knee is still tucked in. And extend. 3, and pull it down. Ready? 1 up, 2 foot up, 3 kick. Okay, ready? Let's put 1 and 2 together now. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Shake out your legs. Are you ready to apply your sidekick? Okay, very good. Let's move the chairs over to the side. Let's practice your sidekick and do something. Okay, so for this one, you don't have to raise your knee as high because you're kicking to body level. So you have to make sure your foot is at the target. So I'm going to show you what I want you to do before you do. Okay? I'll give you the positive example and the negative example. Okay, so good example for your sidekick. Okay, remember, raise your knee and raise your foot. Same line before you push it up. Okay, so either up turn, you get to this position, or just raise your knee straight up and then raise your foot. Okay, get that foot up. Okay, and point it where you're going. So if my foot's pointing down here, when I kick, it's gonna look like this. Whoop. You saw that I didn't hit the target, I hit the bottom of it, right? So I'm gonna keep a straight line. My foot has to come up before I extend my leg. I have to bring it up to here, and then knee forward. Okay, that way I got a straight line. Now, the last thing I want to do to add power, my hips have to go this way. So at the same time as I stick my leg out, my hips are gonna do this, and I'm gonna go, ha! And I'm gonna fall forward. Okay, so 2 things. Point your heel, hip forward at the same time as you can. Beautiful. Okay, so let's let Audrey try this out. We'll do 5 right, 5 left, and then she's going to show some work rate. Face forward, turn. And then, everyone at home, follow along, practice your sidekick, aim at something, but don't break anything. Okay? On your own time, Audrey, you're going to show me sidekick 5 times. She jump. One time. Just walk up, honestly. Okay, very good. Okay, so I'm going to give the tip for everyone at home as well. It's for you, right? So, Audrey, this is a question that I want you to answer. When do you think you need to lean forward? Is it when you raise your knee? Or when? When do you think? When you finish? So after I'm done my kick, then I go forward? Think about it. What's the best time to do it so that you feel stronger? I said, there it is. Up. Can you raise your knee? So if I do, if I raise my knee, this happens. Okay, so if my body is already forward, then I'm just sticking my leg up. So when you actually want to do it, guys, is when you stick your leg, so together with your leg. So when I raise my knee, I'm not leaning forward, I'm up. Now, when I extend my leg, my hip is going to go forward. Okay, so it's together. So as my leg goes out, hip forward. So this movement with this movement creates a better side kick than if you go. Okay, so it also helps you keep your balance a little bit better. Try it. Ready? Nice session. On your own time, side kick, 5. Jump. Start a little closer. Face my steady. Check. Good night.
Hello, guys.
Sir.
Hello, Audrey. Keep going, I'm watching. Kick a little faster, don't hold too long. Oh, you're not supposed to.
Oh, she is. Lower the target. Drop level.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
You
so
straight down. I think you're trying to lean forward. That's wondering. So don't focus too much on lean. Let's just focus on the kick.
okay, Audrey, I'm gonna.
Oh, almost. Nice.
I'm gonna do it, okay? Okay, we're gonna raise this forecast. Okay, just raise your knee and don't kick. Turn. Okay, so when you turn, you're gonna be forward. Okay, so keep your body back. Don't have your body here.
Get her chair. Get her chair.
Okay, so let's try to do with this. Okay, so put your hand on this. Okay, raise your knee and turn, but keep your body here. Right? So yeah, keep your body further away. Don't have your body forward. Now when you kick, now push your body forward. Okay, this will straight forward. That's okay. You got it. Everyone's gonna do it on the side. Right? So up and boom. Right, very good.
Time. Hello, guys. I'm back. Hi, guys. Hello, everyone. How are you? How's it? Let's put the chairs back and line up. Great class teaching sidekick.
That's it.
That was for board breaking. You were going through the sidekick through the target for board breaking, right?
Yes, sir.
Or overall.
For board breaking.
For board breaking, okay.
Oh, yeah. I love this sport. We break this, right? We don't give up, do we? Yes, sir. Oh, we break this tonight.
No, sir, we do not.
Oh, you break my hand. Don't break my hand. Break the door. Oh! Did you hear that? You scared Caddy. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
Look how she broke it. It's like this. It's hard to cut the door like that. Congratulations.
We'll finish the class now, and if you guys have any question, you can type in. Awesome. We'll finish the lesson right now. Chariot.
Sir.
감사합니다.
No,
Good job, guys.
See you next time.